Hello there. My name is Barky. I am a gold Street Fighter V Gal player, and let's do some replay analysis. I want to do two sets today, maybe three. First one is Zangief I met in ranked. Lost the set. He won 2-1. He was good. He had this I think is a great example. This match is a great example of the idea of pop quizzes you meet in Street Fighter. Brian F has a great video on this. Where basically in Street Fighter, as you move up the ranks, you're going to be greeted with pop quizzes. You're going to be greeted with basically stuff that you might just call them all gimmicks. You might just call them set play, just whatever. But if you don't know how to get around it, you'll probably lose. And this is a great example of that. I didn't know the Gief matchup very much, and didn't know very much about VT1, his V-Trigger 1. After I won this, or after I lost this set, I went online and found out a lot about it and labbed it out. So I think I can do better, but I haven't watched these replays yet since then. So let's take a look. We'll do all of them. Take a sip of coffee here. Alright, so this Gief had a very, very simple game plan. If I got anywhere close to him, he would mash crouching jab, and just slowly try to go in. And as soon as he had VT1, he would do it anytime it looked like I was trying to do a Sonic Boom. And of course, I didn't do a very good job watching his meter. I didn't do a very good job at basically remembering where VT1 is, because it's been so long since I played a Gief. But let's see how this goes. Let's see if there's anything else I can see here, but you'll see he just basically just mashes crouching jab. I could have air thrown him in that last jump. Could have air thrown him there, but I'm just trying with Gief. I'm trying not to play purely run away. I'm trying to surprise him sometimes with some aggression. Just try to trick him there. Should have neutral jump there maybe. Good. See how he just mashes jab anytime I try to set up anything here, which is oddly effective for him. And here's the this was always the kicker almost every match. This at the very end was enough of my health, and me not taking advantage of my own stuff, or using my own V-Trigger, etc. So, it's so satisfying, I'm sure, when a Gief does that to a Guile. Should have just stayed crouching just a little bit longer, but he was running and coming towards me there. I'm not as worried about missing flash kicks in this matchup. I was hoping he was gonna let me do it 3 times in a row, but he didn't. That was good on his part, mixed me up. So that was a missed opportunity. Again, this is a lot of things. So if the first hit of the block screen doesn't hit, I'm assuming the rest of them are not. I don't have a very good reaction because here it does hit, and it would have hit if he's mashing jab, which he is most of the time when I'm close, and I paid attention to that during block strings. I could have gotten him in a lot more of these. This is one of the many things I messed up on here. But one of the things I need to think of more, if somebody's just mashing jab always in the middle of block strings, I don't think you can catch them if your frame trap is tight enough. If you hit your moves close enough to where their 4-frame can't come out. And it would have got me a lot more damage here. And that might have got me another round. But there, see? Also was a counter hit too if I had seen that, but instead I throw a boom, forget about his VT1 again, and then he gets me that, and now it's yes for game. See, like I'm counter hitting him when I'm jabbing, and it's surprising me every time because I'm not used to somebody just sitting there mashing jab, but that's exactly what he's doing. It took me a long time to realize. Ooh, that one was closer than I remember. But it took me a long time to realize. It takes me a long time to realize things like that. That's all he's doing. Not just he's doing it in these situations. That's all he's doing is mashing jab. So another thing I need to work on. close, but you know, BT1 and me not taking advantage. I adjust a little bit here, slower again than I would have liked, but I do adjust and come back a little bit.
Round one. Fight!
Not much to say here. It's just amazing. Honestly, just anytime I get in close to him, just jab, 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 jab. That's so good. It's so funny how effective that is. Alright. Yet again, example of a jab that I got hit that I didn't take advantage of. Again, stay crouching just a little bit longer, but in this matchup, again, I'm not as worried about anti-airs, even though obviously they're always a threat. Again, VT1. And I think at this point, I finally realized, I said, you know what? VT1 is getting me every time. Three rounds in a row. A good fist there from him. He barely used it throughout the match, but that was a good use of it there.
Round two. Fight!
I don't know what I was doing there. That might have been a flash kick attempt. Let me see what I was trying to do there. Oops, no. I don't know. How was I trying to flash kick there? What? I'm glad I didn't come out. I guess that's such a strange, weird. Again, could have flash kick there. I don't know why. If the first hit doesn't hit, I have a really hard time with that. Yeah, yet again. Another thing I've been working on is just trying to confirm jag flash kick, which it seems like you have enough time when you're in training mode. It seems like all the time in the world there. Finally, got him to finally just kind of use it a little bit. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him to waste it there. See here. So here's the setup that I was used. So in case somebody's having trouble with this, if you're here, you can do a few things here. If you see it, you can just hold up forward and then jump into him because he can't do anything about it. Or you can wait for him to suck you in because he's minus here. Not as minus as he is in the other situations, but you know, I'm +3 here. With the 3 frame, you can straight up punish it if you're close enough. But yeah, he's definitely minus here. I guess it's different with the activation versus the small ones. I guess I need to lab that out as well. Here, I'm just, you know, living on a prayer here. Just trying to touch him, but also willing to time him out if I have to. Okay, that was lucky there.
Final round.
I give up a lot of ground in this matchup. It's not something that really you should do even against someone like Zangief, but I'm still very uncomfortable in this matchup. So until I get more experience, okay, not a bad reaction for me. It could have been better. Finally. And I forget about it again. I get way too much in my head, way too focused on the ground game. Don't see where his meter is. That's just as important. Not a bad V shift there. And that's just as important as seeing where my resources are as well. There we go. A decent confirm there too. I wish I could do that more. So I win this one And you know, looking at VT1 makes the difference here. He also adjusts a little bit more as well, or at least that's in my memory. Let's see if if he just sticks to his game plan, and then I go back to my bad ways, and that ends up killing me. All right. I remember the last round of this being very close. We'll see.
Round 1. Fight.
Good jumping from him. That's what I was nervous about a lot, but he never seems to want to jump in as much. But what he did surprise me. So, you see this? Sit there and jab, baby. Oh, see, like, okay, so let's see. This is another example of a flash kick that I missed. I definitely tried to do. See how many frames I was off. I said I had enough frames for the flash kick, or I felt like I had enough frames for the flash kick. Did I actually have enough frames for the flash kick? Come on. I'm a few frames off, but let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. See, this is way too early. Way too early. You can, that flash kick can come out so much later. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. It would have been close. It would have been real close, but I'm still trying to flash kick too early in those situations. They can be so deep, and I've just got to be more patient and just trust those invulnerability frames on the first, what, 8 frames, 4 frames, I can't remember, on the flash kick. Anyway. Like, he did really well here. I mean, yeah, that's just really good pressure. That's just really good pressure. There were a number of things I could have tried there, but I think once Gibbs got you in a situation like that, it's hard to get out of. So good round for him. There are a lot of rounds, there are a lot of games I play that I feel like I lose instead of the opponent beating me. That was one round where I thought, you know, I did drop some stuff, but at the same time he did play that pretty well. Again, too early. Finally got a decent neutral jump there. I finally was looking at his again, so he's minus there. See that? No, wait. No, there it is. Okay. Right there. So but I could have just jumped like right there. I would have jumped it over, gotten a full punish. But again, I didn't know that at the time. I'm just trying to get him to waste it. I did. Not a bad round for me. Still with just a lot of missed opportunities, but still not terrible. And this one came right down to it. Really want to crush counter and finally got him. Okay, that's -4. He didn't know that, thank goodness. Actually, I don't know if you get anything off of -4. It might. I need to look at his command grab data again, his SPD data. Or if he can, I don't think he can combo from his jabs. Could be wrong. So he did bite there. Just a really good job there. It blocked all my pressure. Did a really good job of it. Just mass jab whenever I got close. It's such a weirdly effective thing to do when you're trying to mix somebody up like that. I tried to, and dead. Nah, not as close as I remember. So in that situation, I thought there was no way I could get out of it, and I know that is 1 frame start. But I'm pretty sure he's minus there, or I could have just jumped.
Final round. Fight.
So I'll sit in the middle. Go. I jumped myself in the corner and then jump out of it. Okay. So anyway, as always, lots of things to work on. I'm +6, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. This is a +6 situation for me. He's going to come out of this. So I'm active right now, and I could have done. I wouldn't have had enough for super, but you know, when I was labbing this out, timing the medium punch is harder for me, even though there is a frame buffer and it's very generous. So just jab, flash kick, and he wouldn't have been able to get this out. But again, I didn't know that. I thought I was either minus or at least neutral here. So, you know, good move on his part, and then just ended me. Erased me. Alright. Already at 16 minutes. We'll go one of this rank sets with this Diamond Ryu. This one was interesting because he crossed me up a lot, and I was really trying to figure out. Also, the connection here wasn't very good, but that's, you know, don't want to make excuses. He was crossing me up a lot here, so I decided to just focus on LK flash kick to doing that. And I haven't watched these yet, but I'm interested to see if I was too early to get these flash kicks out, or if it really was an angle at which didn't matter how late I was, the flash kick would not have gotten what I wanted. Of course, this guy is just like. There we go. It seemed very clear to me immediately that he was just going to be a madman here. Try to anti-air sweep way too late, and wasn't even close either. So good counter hit there. I could have done much more damage there. This Ryu is playing very fast, very squirrely. See, right? I'm just down backing, waiting for a jump, honestly, because I figured it was coming. There we go. I've been holding onto my V trigger way too long as well. I need to see. He's trying. Now I'm starting to wonder if those weird cross-ups that he's doing, is it even possible to hit me? If I should have just stayed crouching the whole time. But this is where I think that starts happening a lot. Jumping in on me and cross-up when he's very, very close to me. Just let go, charge, split second too late. See, he's just straight up whipping on these. I don't think I realized that before. That's so funny. I think I should probably taking that into account. This kind of took me off guard. See, now I'm realizing if I stay ducked there, I think if I stayed crouching, I don't think he could hit me from that angle at all, which is just dawning on me. Just didn't come out. My flash kick didn't come out. Sometimes that happens because, you know, I'm gold. Frustrating.
Final round. Fight.
See, I try to react to it. One of the things I worked on my last video is punishing sweeps. And you see, I reacted just way too late. It's got something I have to sit down and lab. Try to work out the defense. See, look at this. He's jumping over me a lot, but he's not. As long as I get up and move backwards, that angle is not possible to hit me. Essentially. Oh man, what a weird thing I did there. there's more going on here than I can even like. Okay, here. How off was I? I think I was just off a few frames here. Still too early. What? This is so weird. I know. I mean, he knew he was playing a goal player, so maybe he was just doing whatever the fuck he wanted, which is fine. But just, you know, what? Maybe this wasn't his main. Maybe he just wanted to see, you know, just play around. Ooh. So that was closer than I remember. If I had flash kicked there, if I had been more patient, I just didn't think his leg was that long. You got them long legs. Alright, so that's the first set, and I think maybe this is the one I just start trying to work on things that I see that he's doing, and letting myself fail at those things. For battle lounge stuff, especially if you get a chance to play somebody much more higher rank than you, which I try to do. I try to work on that stuff. Alright, let's see.
Fight.
See, again. Let's see. Dude, this is where I was trying to work on it. Come on, jump. Charge is not a question. Oh man, that has to be just like a frame or two too early, right? Real hard to know. But I do this a lot this round because I'm trying to experiment with that because I know he's going to do it. Yeah. I just need to take the throw more. And because I don't take the throw more, I end up getting stunned this round and getting pretty creamed. Not what I wanted to do, but look cool. Could have, if I had more presence of mind, I could have flash kicked there. I don't expect opponents to jump over those because normally I space them out enough to where you jump over them and get hit, but that was a pretty good jump in from him. Yet again. Okay, I don't know how much later I could have been there. Maybe that angle was just, but also I've got to realize, which this is, I did not realize this at the time, but he just, I don't think he can hit me if I'm crouching from that angle. Yeah, he can't hit me. For some reason, in my head, I was getting. It's the funny thing about thinking about. It's the funny thing about thinking about matches after they've happened, and then watching the replay, you can have such a different narrative about what's actually happening during them. Yeah, way too early. And also, I used medium kick instead of light kick. The light kick, flash kick has a much more of an upward angle. Easy, better to hit cross-ups than the medium one. Just didn't come out. So frustrating. A lot of missed opportunities there. I could have had a lot more pressure. I might have been able to win that round, but you know, he's still learning. The connection wasn't great either, so it's also hard to know that if my input got eaten or if it was just me. It's another frustrating thing about it. It's like, was that me or was that the netcode? Is always a question when you have something, you know, a less than stellar connection in Street Fighter V, unfortunately. You just have to keep practicing that by playing more matches with it, I think. But I don't know. So my memory of that match is a lot different than the actual replay analysis of it. I remember getting hit a lot more on those cross-up, those angles, and thinking, wow, there's just no way for me to flash kick at certain cross-up angles. But I also didn't realize, I didn't think about that he's just not hitting me. He's just going over my head when he tries to cross me up from there. Now I'm not sure if that was a mistake or if it's just really close. I'll go in and lab that, but that's something also I need to work on as well. Just know that if they're that close, you know, there are other anti-air options, you know, air throw if my reaction's fast enough, jump back jab, of course. But maybe sometimes just sit there, and you know he's -3 when he lands, or just you know do down fierce punch when he gets on the other side of me because he's minus enough. But GG's to him. I played another set with him as a Ken player later. Won a set against him in that one, which is satisfying. But again, the connection was quite a stellar. So appreciate him playing a lower level player, and you know higher level players out there playing lower level players in Battle Lounge. So appreciate the experience. So well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this is helpful to you. Definitely always helpful to me to try and improve my game. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. If I miss anything major other than, you know, stuff I talked about, let me know. And thank you.